Hello everyone, my name is Chanakshi Mindekar and today I will give a demo on Agile SDLC and working with Jira. Okay, so last time in my first demo, last time I gave a demo on Stripe integration payment system and microservices. And today I will give a demo on Agile SDLC. So that's it. And working with Jira. Okay. So, with beginning to end, how you are going to work with SDLC? First of all, what is meant by SDLC? So, SDLC is the nothing but software development cycle. SDLC is nothing but software development lifecycle. Okay. So, we will see how the software development lifecycle will gonna work. Approach for SDLC in current time is agile. Many projects are following agile approach of software development. So we will see agile. Agile is what? Nothing but software approach. Agile approach. Okay. So how we are going to see that how agile works? What is the agile works? How agile is work? Okay. So agile is a process which is good for all. Good for all. It involve it involve agile is what? Agile is the approach of software development cycle. So what we will need in agile approach, that is nothing but client, then employee, employee or a team, and then tech company. Okay. So Client is a what? Client is who has a requirement. Who has a requirement of software. Okay. Then employee and team. Employees which is develop the requirement. Which is develops the requirement. That is employee. Okay. And tech company. Companies which who are they? Tech company is nothing but who hired employee in order to build software. Tech company are nothing but who hired employee to develop software. Okay. Then agile is bad for bad performance and for good people is good. That means let's suppose here is agile approach. There are a bad people team and there are also good people team. They both done their work. Bad people do bad things which they don't did work successfully and good people did their work completely and extra. Then agile will identify and show their reports on the agile system. So that's why agile is bad for bad people and good for good people. Agile is agile is bad for bad people and good for good people. For bad people, agile will fire them, and for the good people, agile will prize them. Okay. Then in technical word, agile has some definition that is agile is a time box based iterative approach of software development. This is a technical definition of agile. Agile is a time box based iterative approach of software development. So why this is called as this line. Time box based iterative approach of software development. Let's see. Here, see. Yes, see, sometimes projects were developed for 5 years and after that completely scrapped. No, nobody use it. Let's see here. 5 years completed. For the one project, it will take 5 years and then it will complete. All the features will be ready, but it will take 5 years, 2 years, long period. And then sometimes it will be not in use. Nobody use it. So that's why Agile here. In Agile, so Agile elements all the problem. Agile says let's break down your two 2 to 5 years time frame into some time slots. Means Agile comes here and breaks this into time slots. 1, 2, 3, as many as time slots. Okay, here is Agile and breaks this into time slots. How many period of time? Let's suppose this time slots needs to 3 weeks. Then comes another time slots. So then comes another time slots, 3 weeks. Also come another time slot, 3 weeks. Okay. So all the time slots needs 3 weeks. Okay. So that's why this is called Agile is a time box based iterative approach of software development. Time box. Here is a time box. Okay. So what is the advantages of Agile? Client don't have to wait for 2 to 5 years for getting the software. Team gives the estimate of work, how many features you will complete in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Let's suppose this work is in 3 weeks. For these 3 weeks works, we need team. This is a team, and this team needs, suppose, this team needs three server, two UI, user interface, two testers for completing this time slot work of project in 3 weeks. After completing this will forward it to the client. Okay. So that's why client don't have to wait for 2 years for getting the software, and team gives the estimate of work, how many features you will complete in 2 weeks of time. Okay. So this 3 weeks of time, all the 3 weeks of time slots is called as sprint. It's called as sprint. Okay. Let's suppose how Agile works in our Stripe provider system. Here is our Stripe provider system. This is our Stripe provider system. Stripe provider system. And this needs to be done earlier. So this splits into different time slots, different team. Person one, team one, team two, team three. Mhm. Team two, team three. Okay. So here our Stripe provider system splits into different time splits zone. Okay. Here is team one, team two, team three. So let's suppose team one needs 1 week of time. Team two needs same time and team three also needs same time. So this need 3 weeks of time. Let's suppose Stripe provider system needs 3 years, 3 weeks of time, and we split into three time zone, three teams in three teams. So on the three teams needs 1 week. So our project will ready in 1 week. We don't need 3 weeks of time. Will be ready in 1 week only by using Agile SDLC. Okay. So this is how Agile works. But People not override each other's code. It will work. It will be work on the same time, but people don't have to override each other's code so that there is also a version control system. There is also version control system that is Git. It will track every change in system and Git provide multiple developers can parallelly work on the same project. So it will not get override. Okay. So that's why we will use Git. Then after that, how to implement agile based project development by using Scrum approach. Mhm. Huh. By using Scrum approach, you can implement by using Scrum approach, you can implement agile based project development. Development. Okay. End-to-end project development includes multiple people, processes, meetings, tools, coordination to make the project go smoothly. So, the end-to-end project development includes multiple people, processes, meetings, tools, coordination to make the project go smoothly. So that's why we use agile model. That's why we use agile model and we will use project management management tool that is Jira. Why are we using this for the end-to-end project end-to-end project development includes multiple people, processes, and meeting tools. That's why we use Agile model and project management tools, Jira. Jira. So go to browser, search Jira, sign. You go to first side. So you have to log in here, sign up here, and then log in. I already have my account, so I have log in here. Go to Jira. So here is how Jira page shows you. Here is your team's projects. Here is your project, your plans, apps. Okay. Here is my project. Select it. Now in the Jira, you can see here in the to-do list. Here are my pending. Here are my pending tasks in progress. Here are my progressive tasks, and here is my done task. That is I already completed. Okay. Let's select one task, open it. Integrations type PSP create session. Here is task. Here is a description, subtask, related work items. You can see here. You can comment here. This is a team management tool. This is the description and task. This work is about product owner. Product owner will be assign you, sorry, project owner will assign you new task, subtask, and just if you are employee, then you just have to see it and you can then comment on this task here, assigning, assign to me. If you want to do this task, then click on this assign to me. And then here is sprint. When this sprint is created, here is a branch, development, comment, and report. History, what you have done in the history, workload. You can select workload here. And you can see here LS11. This is a unique ID of task. ID task LS11. LS means what? This is a key LS. Learning Scrum is my project name, and LS is key of that project, and here is given ID. So the LS11 is the unique ID of my task. Okay. So the product owner will be assigned you a task, and which task will be you have to do first and later. You can see here, here is the summary, status overview, recent activity, what you have done, what you have not, task distribution, subtask, how many subtasks you have done. You can see here, here is timeline, backlog. So that is LS10, this task I have done. So it will mark as done. LS14, this starts in the progress. Yes. You can select this and drag to up. Now you can select this and drag to down. Drag to up. Select this, drag to down. If you want to do this task first, number 14, then select this and drag the start point. So this is how you can drag and down if you want to do that task first. Okay, the board. So in the board, you can see if you do which tasks are pending, which tasks are in progress, and which tasks are the complete sprint. So I told you already what is in the sprint. You see here, sprint is what? This 3 weeks of time slots is called as sprint. Okay. So click on this progressive task. Here is the description, and here is also subtask. You can see here subtask is also in the progress. You can click on the subtask. It also have unique ID LS21. Click on this. Click on this. Okay, you can comment on this work log. You can add a work log. How many times you have spent on this work. Now, let's suppose I spent 2 hours. Then, how many time remaining for this task? I will say 5 days, 5 weeks. Okay. Then, get started. And then you can add a comment also and earlier and then say so you add workflow. So this is how it works. So this is how Agile SDLC works and how the Jira is work. Okay, so this is all about for today. I hope you understand all. This is all Agile SDLC. You can see here. And this is Jira. In Jira, we have to manage our project in task, how many tasks you have to do, how many tasks you have left, how many tasks you have done. So this is how Jira works. So I hope all you understand fully and bye for now. Thank you.